There's no shortage of online apps, online tools to help you build a business and be a successful design professional. But a lot of those are actually free. The best free online apps and tools for 2020. Stay tuned. Giving architects and landscape architects the tools and strategies to be seen, heard, and valued in the marketplace, and telling the stories of leaders building thriving design firms and attracting their ideal clients. This is From Architecture to Profitecture. I'm your host, Jay Krakowski. Let's get started. So let's jump right in. First, let's talk about sketching and modeling apps, the fun stuff that we like to do during the day in our business. And I'm gonna hop over here in my big view. We all know about SketchUp. I use it exclusively in my business, actually, the SketchUp and layout combination to create concept models, concept drawings, and ultimately construction drawings. SketchUp has a free option that you can use. It's cloud-based. There are limits to your storage. You've got 10 gigs of storage here. If you are creating large models of project sites or of structures, well, that could fill up fairly fast. But you do have the ability to export those out, save those, maybe manage your storage if you have a smaller repository of projects and drawings, if you will. But SketchUp, as you may know, as you hopefully know, is a really easy way to represent your thoughts, your ideas, your work in 3D. So there is a free option. Now they have been adding more and more subscription plans into the fold. Trimble has. So I wonder if SketchUp Free will go away at some point. I certainly hope not. Certainly if you're for the average person to design a dresser or some woodworking project, it'd be nice to have a free thing. But next, and trying to almost compete with SketchUp, is Autodesk Format. Now, I have not experimented with this one. Again, I'm a SketchUp user. As you can see here, it's an online sketch tool. It looks like you can even use it on an iPad, which is awesome. There is a pro version, as there is with SketchUp. There's a couple levels of SketchUp. Well, there's Format Pro too. So you've got, if you're working on models as a team in your studio, you can collaborate on ideas that way. And that's actually built into Autodesk's AEC collection. So you get that right off the bat. The pro version also adds energy and solar analysis in there. But if you're just looking to create concept models and get your ideas out there and be able to rotate them around to show clients, this could be a good tool for you. If we move over to sketching, we've of course got foliotrace. It's been hugely popular and widely used for a number of years. And this is, of course, an iPad-based drawing and sketching tool. You've got a whole range of pen sizes and brush sizes and measurement tools. You can draw to scale, which is nice, especially if you've got the largest iPad Pro. It's nice to be able to actually get in there and do scale drawings, especially in early site concepts. You've also got the ability to do stencils, not just for the pretty trees on your site and landscape plans, but anything inside the structure as well, furniture and fixtures and all that. You can do calculations. Looks like they have an AR component. Again, I've not played with this yet. I'm waiting to upgrade my iPad to be able to handle it. Got a pretty old model. I'm of the school that you use something until it dies. But eventually, I'm gonna start playing around with this. And I know that's been a powerful tool for a lot of people. The other sketching tool, which I just got a reference from via Bob Borson and Life of an Architect blog, is taesu. Now it looks very similar to foliotrace in that you've got all these pen styles, but it looks like you have a little more artistic feel to it, which is great for concept sketches and all that. You're able to back things up to the cloud, which is always important. Different patterns, gradients, color mix. So it appears to be a bit more artsy, but again, if you're going just for that initial concept that you want to translate that initial feel to a client or a potential client, this is a good free option as well. And then finally in the sketching category, concepts. Again, not one that I have played with. What stuck out to me here is the ability to drag in photos, the fact that it's almost as much a sketchbook as it is just a clean sheet of paper to put your ideas down on. So that's one that you could explore as well. So for modeling, we've got Sketchup free, and we've got Autodesk Format, and then moving into sketching, foliotrace, taesu, and concepts. The next piece I want to go to is graphics. Let's talk about graphics. It kind of follows in the wake of sketching there. First that comes to mind, and one that I use extensively is Canva. Canva is a purely online tool. It's not something you can download, but you can do just about anything graphic design related. YouTube thumbnails, that's for this podcast, that's all I do. Let me scroll down and see if they're here. I've done all the podcast thumbnails in Canva because it's so quick and easy for me to just modify the episode number and the title, and off you go, and it's all saved on the cloud. I don't have to fish for it in my documents folder. But if you want to create graphics for your social media, you can. Not only YouTube thumbnails, Instagram, Facebook, everything's been sized per the requirements of each platform, which is awesome. You can also, of course, do paper documents, whether that's a letter size proposal, A4 proposal, or 11 by 17 booklets, or any other kind of presentations that you might be printing out, cards that you might be sending at holiday time to your clients. You can do pretty much anything in Canva, and you can get it done in the free version. There is a pro version that adds a lot more, pen styles and stock photos and all that good stuff. I don't think you need it. I played around with the trial for a while and I ended up canceling it. But Canva is a great option to get your graphics done. You could actually use concepts for this. If you could set up some templates, concepts could be good for that. But I think Canva is it's so much quicker. You do have to have the internet connection. That's the only thing. It's not an app on an iPad there. So that'd be the one that I'd recommend for graphics. Next, we move over to video. And if you're editing on a desktop, by far DaVinci Resolve is the best free editor out there. Some people say it's on par with Premiere and Final Cut, and certainly with the price tag on it. So here you get all your editing, your audio, your B-roll, your transitions, the whole 9 yards, and they've made it free. Now there, of course, is a pro version that you can upgrade to, which gives you even more transitions and color editing and all that fancy stuff. But if you're just trying to put a small video together for your YouTube channel or for Facebook or an intro video on your firm's website, this is a great option to get a hold of. And if you are a Mac OS diehard, there's always Goodhold iMovie. Comes free with all the machines, or you can download it yourself, but it's a little more limited in the layering of B-roll and audio, but it gets the job done. If you've got a series of videos of you speaking to the camera and then sketches or views, animations of 3D models that you want to throw in, it will get the job done and get your concept across. If you want to start editing on a mobile device, I can recommend InShots. I played around with this as well as the next one. It's super simple. It's almost scary that we can do full YouTube videos, start to finish, completely edited with titles and all that on an iPhone. And this is for Android as well. But you have the ability to make your cuts and make your transitions, add effects to it, add text, add music, pretty much anything a full editor would do just in the palm of your hand. So InShot is a great one to take a look at. And the other one is Velo. It works about the same as InShot. That one I've used a little bit more to do some Facebook and Instagram quick edits. But I'm a desktop Final Cut Pro guy. That's where I do 98% of my editing. But wanted to give you some free options there. Now that we've managed all our drawings, now we need to present them to the client. So I'm looking at presentation apps, free presentation apps. The first one that I've only found out about today was this one called Archie. And in this one, it's purely an AR. So you're importing your models into your site photos, and you're able to view, and you can see here it works with pretty much every drawing package that you can think of. You import your models and you're able to do sunshade studies. You're able to look at different layers if you have your model set up correctly, which I hope you do. Kind of do quick walkthroughs and see what it looks like on the actual site. I thought it was pretty cool. So that's something to take a look at if you are building those kind of 3D models and the client wants to see it in terms of the site without having to get into a heavy, long-winded Photoshop exercise. Second is Morpholio Design Portfolio. And this is almost like a mock-up board where you can have all your different images, and then you can have your drawings and views of your 3D model all in one place and kind of flip through them like you would a book. Or you can go full screen if you're presenting on a larger screen and you've synced up your mobile device there, or your laptop. And that, of course, I would assume it integrates well with the Morpholio Trace program. Next, and this is another one that I just learned from Bob Borson recently, is using Apple Books. You can, if you save your presentation or your drawings down to a multi-page PDF, you can throw it right into Apple Books and just swipe as if you're reading a book or magazine, newspaper on your Apple Books app. You can do the same for your presentations and for your drawing packages, which is great if you're all in the Apple environment like I am. And I have not played with that idea, but I certainly will. Let me know in the comments, have you used any of these, or are there other free tools or online apps that you're using with success? So I'd love to be able to share those with everyone else that sees this video. There are tons of tools out there to allow you to make the life that you want. So I hope that these were helpful. If there's anything else I can help with, give me a direct message. Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, @jkrakowski. Go out and make it a great week. Go out and make your firm the best it can be with free tools or otherwise, because truly our success is inevitable. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you stay up to date with future episodes. Connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn @jkrakowski. And for show notes and much more, visit profitecturebydesign.com/podcast.